You clicked on this video because you felt you wasted the first 2 months of 2026. You've been lazy, inconsistent, and tired, passing up on schedules and letting opportunities slide because the timing wasn't right. But let's be honest, you aren't waiting for the right time. You're just watching your life evaporate while you stand still. Dear Diary, I'm tired of my own excuses. I keep setting schedules that last exactly 3 days before the old version of me takes back the wheel. I'm tired of looking at my bank account and realizing my dreams have a price tag I can't afford. I'm tired of playing it safe, watching other people experience the world through a screen while I sit in the same chair, in the same room, wondering when my life is actually going to start. Does that sound familiar? Because that's not just my diary. It's the script running in your head every single night. You're sitting in the audience of your own life, waiting for the lead actor to show up, not realizing you're the only one with a script. Imagine your potential as a glass of water that you're holding with a shaking hand. You think you're being careful by staying still, saving that water for a special occasion or until you have enough money? But look at your feet. The floor is wet. Your potential is evaporating while you wait for a permission slip that isn't coming. The problem is, you're addicted to the feeling of starting, but you're terrified of the work of finishing. You've had 50 day ones this year, because day 4 requires a version of you that doesn't mind being uncomfortable. You quit the moment the newness wears off and the reality of effort sets in. You know the lore of influencers and fictional characters better than you know your own neighbors. You've become a professional at watching others live while you rot in the background. You are a fan of everyone's life except your own. You scroll past people your age, people who started with the same resources or even less, and you feel that hot, sharp sting of jealousy. You hate that they have the life you want, yet you do absolutely nothing to help yourself get there. You're using your envy as an excuse to stay bitter instead of using it as fuel to get moving. You haven't failed lately because you haven't tried anything hard enough to actually fail. You aren't safe in that chair. You're just stagnant. And in nature, anything that stays stagnant eventually starts to rot. You say you can't afford to start, so you trade your future for an extra hour of bedrotting. You're paying for your comfort with the only currency you can't earn back, your time. Start moving now or regret by the end of the year. You cannot invite a new version of yourself into a room that is still holding the trash of the person who spent 60 days rotting. Your brain associates your unmade bed, your cluttered desk, and your stale air with the ghost version of you. Open every window. Change your bed sheets. Clear your desk until it is aggressively empty. Nothing but a lamp and your goal. You aren't just cleaning. You are killing the physical evidence of your stagnation. Your external space is the physical blueprint of your internal discipline. You cannot build a new life in a graveyard of old excuses. The reason you feel behind is that you start your day by consuming other people's finishes before you've even made your own start. You are invisible traveling into their success before you've even stood up in your own room. Put your phone in another room until noon. No social media. No checking in. Use these 4 hours for your hardest task. If you have nothing to do, sit in the silence. Boredom is the only soil where original ideas can grow. You are starving for a life of your own because you are constantly feeding on the scraps of everyone else's. Your brain has learned that you are someone who quits the moment things get heavy. You need to provide daily, undeniable evidence that you can handle resistance without breaking. Do this instead. Choose one task that creates immediate physical or mental friction. A cold shower, a 15-minute run in the heat, or making that one awkward phone call you've been ghosting. Confidence isn't a feeling you wait for. It's a reputation you build with yourself by keeping the promises that hurt. Perfectionism is just procrastination in a suit. You aren't waiting for quality. You're terrified of being average. You'd rather be a genius who didn't try than a beginner who failed. The do? Spend exactly 60 minutes doing the thing you're most afraid of. If it's writing, write garbage. If it's business, make a messy plan. Just put something on the canvas that exists in the real world. A messy page can be edited, but a blank one is a tombstone for a dream that was too afraid to be born. The first 2 months of 2026 are gone. You can't get them back. But you can decide right now that the person you'll be in December isn't going to look back at today with the same regret you're feeling right now. You've been a guest in your own life long enough. It's time to stop asking for permission to sit in your own living room. Stop being a ghost. Start being the owner. Stop drowning yourself in almosts. This is Ponder Archives reminding you. Stay gentle with yourself.